Tori Roloff excites little people, big world enthusiasts with uncommon photos of Roloff grandchildren together. Greetings, viewers. Welcome back to my channel. For the most recent news updates, kindly subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. Tori Roloff, a star of Little People, Big World, recently delighted fans by sharing exceptionally rare photographs of the Roloff grandchildren together. On April 19th, the former TLC actress utilized Instagram to post charming images of her and her husband Zach Roloff's 3 children, Jackson, 7, Lila, 5, and Josiah, 2, alongside their paternal relatives. Tori captioned the cheerful update, "Cousins, eggs, and sunshine. It was a good Friday." The main photograph depicts Tori's 3 children alongside Zach's twin brother Jeremy Roloff and his wife Audrey's children, Ember, age 7, Bode, age 5, and Radley, age 3, all holding Easter baskets. On the opposite side stood Mateo, aged 3, the son of Jacob Roloff, Zach's younger brother, and his wife Isabel. Tori ensured that Mateo's head was obscured by a yellow heart, as Jacob and Isabel refrained from displaying their son's face on social media. The sole Roloff cousin absent from the group photograph was Jeremy and Audrey's youngest offspring, Mirabella, who will celebrate her first birthday in late May. Tori depicted the children decorating Easter eggs, interacting with their grandmother, Amy Roloff, and relishing moments with their cousins. Fans of Little People, Big World expressed immense joy at viewing the exceptionally rare photographs of the Roloff grandchildren enjoying time together. "An abundance of cuteness," proclaimed an Instagram user. Another admirer remarked, "The cousin photographs. The manner in which Lila gazes at her older relative Ember is invaluable." Another individual remarked, "So exquisite. I adore the photograph of Lila gazing at Ember. However, they are all exceedingly charming. Oh my, God is magnificent. The family has reunited," remarked one follower, while another added, "Oh my, what a delightful day." Simultaneously, another Instagram user commented, "I adore these. I miss seeing you all on television and miss Amy as well. Thank you for sharing your day." Patriarch Matt Roloff was conspicuously absent from the family celebrations due to a rift with several of his children in recent years. Additionally, Amy and Matt's daughter, Molly Roloff, was not present in the photographs, having chosen to maintain her privacy following her upbringing on the TLC show. Tori Roloff of Little People, Big World shares beautiful photographs with her children, eliciting similar reactions from fans. Tori Roloff, a star of Little People, Big World, recently posted stunning photographs of 2 of her children, prompting numerous followers to express similar sentiments in the comments. On April 24th, the mother of 3 posted a series of images on Instagram from a tulip festival. Tori explored the beautiful fields with her daughter, Lila, aged 5, her younger son, Josiah, who will turn 3 later this month, and her sister-in-law, Isabel Roloff, the sibling of Zach Roloff. Tori, 33, captioned the update with a simple mention of a pair of denim rompers featuring tulip field designs. Tori wore the previously mentioned denim romper in the main photograph, posing beside Lila and Josiah amid a field of pink, yellow, and orange tulips. The second image depicted Tori and Isabel in coordinating denim outfits against a vibrant floral backdrop. Additional photographs depicted the children playing in the fields and operating a John Deere tractor. Furthermore, Tori remarked in the comments that her eldest child, son Jackson, was in school throughout their excursion as he chose not to participate this year. Fans commended Tori for the outstanding images in the comments. One remarked, "Oh my goodness, you women appear," another said, "Consistently remarkable photographs," as someone else stated. Jill Duggar, a fellow TLC alum and former star of Counting On, remarked, "So cute. These are all excellent photographs." Simultaneously, Tori's sister-in-law, Audrey Roloff, the spouse of Zach's twin brother Jeremy, expressed, "All right, you all appear exceedingly adorable. I am quite disappointed to have missed this." Other reviewers noted the striking resemblance between Lila and Josiah and another member of the Roloff family, Zach's mother, Amy Roloff. "Oh my God, I perceive Amy in those too," asserted one Instagram user. Lila resembles a miniature version of Amy. Another individual said, "Oh my, she inherits the hand-on-hip stance from Grandma Amy. Extremely adorable." Another individual wrote in Spanish, "Ella es idéntica a su abuela Amy," which translates to English as, "She looks just like her Grandma Amy." Matt Roloff affirms his return to television. Soon, yet markedly distinct. Fans of Little People, Big World, if you anticipated an increased presence of Matt Roloff on your television screens, you are fortunate. Matt, a prominent star of the show, has officially announced his return to television. In recent months, viewers of Little People, Big World have speculated about the show's future. Season 25 concluded with a cliffhanger, prompting some to interpret it as a season finale, suggesting that Season 26 would subsequently be shown, while others perceived it as a series finale intended to definitively end the show. Last year, Matt acknowledged that he believed no one truly knew if Season 25 marked the conclusion of Little People, Big World. In an interview with Cassie DeLaura from Entertainment Tonight, Matt stated, "I don't believe the network is even aware." Matt alluded to forthcoming seasons of Little People, Big World in 2024. Matt observed that some family members choose to withdraw from reality television shooting, although playfully said that LPBW resembled the little engine that could. "Whenever we believe it is nearing a halt, it inexplicably persists," Matt admitted. Matt affirms his imminent return to television. Matt has publicly announced his confirmed comeback to television. Matt disclosed the information in the comment section of his Instagram picture from April 17th. The photograph featured Matt and his friends reveling at a men's night, which he wrote, "Spending time with friends on guys' night." In the comments area, Matt was inquired, "When will we return to television?" "Shortly," Matt inscribed, yet markedly distinct. Matt refrained from disclosing additional details, perhaps due to a non-disclosure agreement, NDA. He did not confirm that Little People, Big World will return for a 26th season, only that we will be back on television. Consequently, several scenarios may be under consideration. Will LPBW return for season 26, or will the series undergo a transformation? Will LPBW return for season 26, or will the series undergo a different direction? The absence of Matt and CARYN's engagement in Season 25 of LPBW raises the possibility that the proposals may be broadcasted. Matt and CARYN may return in Season 26 of Little People, Big World, or a spin-off focusing on their engagement and forthcoming wedding could be in development for TLC. Furthermore, Matt and CARYN have maintained confidentiality regarding the specifics of their marriage. It is also conceivable that they have already wed and/or will broadcast their own wedding special, similar to Matt's former spouse, Amy Roloff, and her husband, Chris Merrick. The events before their wedding day, encompassing wedding planning, may serve as a prospective narrative in Season 26. Zach and Tori Roloff, Matt's son and daughter-in-law, who have significantly contributed to previous seasons' narratives, have announced their cessation of filming for LPBW. Nonetheless, as reported by Monsters and critics, Tori informed her Instagram fans that she and Zach would consider filming again if the narrative centered solely on just their family. They would prefer the show to return to its educational focus on dwarfism rather than on relationships. Tori asserted that she and Zach lack the intrigue necessary to sustain their own program. The future participation of Matt's ex-wife, Amy, and her spouse, Chris, in reality television is uncertain. Regardless of the format, longtime fans of Little People, Big World will be thrilled to discover Matt's forthcoming plans. Meanwhile, TLC has yet to formally confirm Matt's alleged return to television. Little People, Big World is presently on hiatus on TLC. Matt Roloff, a star of Little People, Big World, has various challenges and triumphs with his 4 children. Matt Roloff gained prominence in 2006 with his then-wife Amy Roloff and their 4 children, and viewers of Little People, Big World remain captivated by the family's dynamics. Matt and Amy had twin sons, Jeremy and Zach, in May 1990, 3 years after their marriage in 1987. They enlarged their family in 1993 with the arrival of their daughter, Molly, and their 4th child, son Jacob, was born in 1997. The couple first on TLC in 2006, and a decade later, Matt and Amy concluded their divorce after 28 years of marriage. While Little People, Big World chronicled their relationship's fluctuations, it also illuminated Matt's challenges with his children. "Our family loves one another," Matt said to Entertainment Tonight in May 2024, his eyes brimming with tears. "There have been fluctuations, as one might expect, but overall, I believe we have achieved some commendable outcomes." Although Matt's relationship with Molly has remained relatively private over the years, as she endeavors to maintain her life away from social media, his interactions with his sons have been more prominent. Scroll down to observe Matt's fluctuations in his relationship with his children both prior to and subsequent to his divorce from Amy. Upon the premiere of Little People, Big World in 2006, Matt and Amy were actively engaged in parenting their 4 young children. Jacob, the youngest son of Matt and Amy, was the first to depart from the TLC series. He declared his exit in 2014 upon reaching the age of 18. In March 2025, Jacob reflected on Instagram, stating, "This spring marks 10 years since I received my earnings from the show. I participated for over a decade of my life. At 18, I finally had the autonomy to decline the contract, which I did, and subsequently left home largely due to my aversion to the show and reality television as a whole." Although Matt and Amy did not publicly express concerns with Jacob's departure from home at an early age, he was absent for a period before returning to Oregon and the family farm. Jeremy wed Audrey Roloff in September 2014, and the couple participated in the series until July 2018. Jeremy disclosed his departure on Instagram, stating that after 14 years in front of the camera and 17 seasons with TLC, he and his partner have concluded their involvement. "It has been an extraordinary journey, and I extend my profound gratitude to all who have viewed and supported us throughout. We possess the most devoted fans on television, and we value each one of you. Your support has made this experience immensely enjoyable. We will continue to endorse the family as they uphold the hashtag LPBW legacy. This decision pertains specifically to Audrey and me. The show must persist." The couple, parents of 4 children, have maintained public attention with their YouTube series and podcast. In September 2018, Matt was reunited with all of his children and his ex-wife to commemorate Jacob's marriage to Isabel Roloff at their family property. What a remarkable occasion! Congratulations to Jacob and Isabel for embarking on the ultimate expression of love. Total commitment, Jeremy stated on Instagram, accompanied by a photo of the entire group reunited. The final step is embodying it. "I am thrilled for you all. Welcome to the family, sister. We are all married, and the family continues to expand." In December 2020, Jacob asserted that he was molested by an executive field producer on Little People, Big World, following an extensive grooming procedure throughout his youth. Jacob articulated through social media that by disclosing this information, he might achieve a more comprehensive understanding and convey his perspective on matters such as child sexual abuse, child exploitation, and the ancillary repercussions of reality television more effectively. He emphasized that this experience has not singularly shaped his views on these issues or his overall worldview. He continues to reflect on the voyeurism inherent in the entire reality television phenomenon, which presents a grand spectacle of drama, suffering, conflict, and intrusion, interspersed with fleeting moments of joy, all consumed by viewers who remain entirely detached from the intricate humanity of the individuals portrayed as simplistic characters on screen. Jacob unequivocally stated that he does not hold his loved ones accountable for his circumstances. "It is imperative to assert that all culpability rests with the predator and none with my family members," he concluded. "I am confident that this represents a positive turning point for me and another stride toward a more promising future." TLC addressed the allegations in a statement to us, asserting, "TLC has recently been made aware of an alleged incident from years past involving a third party associated with the production of Little People, Big World. We are disheartened and concerned by this grave allegation, and TLC will collaborate fully with the authorities. Our primary objective is to support the Roloff family during this challenging period." Matt, in turn, endorsed his son's announcement. Love you, Jacob George Roloff. Very proud, he remarked on Jacob's post. Roloff Farms served as the setting for a significant chunk of the TLC series, even following the separation of Amy and Matt. Amy opted to sell her share of the property back to Matt post-divorce, and Matt asserted his desire for the children to eventually inherit it. In 2021, Matt opted against selling a portion of the estate to his son Zach, initiating a familial dispute. The subsequent year, Matt asserted that neither Zach nor his twin brother, Jeremy, desired to assume possession of the land. In May 2022, Matt asserted on Instagram that his twin sons opted against collaborating on a potential joint sale, disclosing his intention to market 16 of the 108 acres for sale. He noted that both sons, together with their expanding families, had pursued other interests and investments. Zach responded to his father's assertion that same month on Instagram, stating, "This post represents a new shocking low of cowardice and manipulation of his family and children for his own benefit." Zach and Matt attempted to negotiate an agreement during the program, but they were unable to reach a consensus. Zach wed Tori Roloff in 2015, and the couple continued on the series until 2024. In February 2024, Zach said on YouTube that they had concluded their participation in the show and that the chapter has closed. He suggested that his conflict with his father significantly influenced their departure. The couple, who had 3 children, relocated to Washington in October 2021. Zach stated in the YouTube video, "We have unequivocally concluded that chapter for various reasons. Consequently, they have not formally invited us back. The previous cycle was challenging due to family issues and the farm agreement, and we have moved on." Zach disclosed on the Raising Heights podcast in May 2024 that his relationship with his father was non-existent following their dispute regarding the farm. The filming concluded, "You naturally create some distance, and then the show broadcasts 6 months later, which tends to reopen some old wounds," he stated. In the season 25 finale of the show, which aired that year, Zach stated, "Regarding my father, I am uncertain. That ship has sailed. Our relationship is minimal. We are simply pursuing our own paths. Time may bring resolution, and everything will be reconciled, albeit in a different manner." In light of difficulties with Zach and the farm, Matt seemed to rely on Jacob for assistance about the land. Jacob's wife, Isabel, expressed their desire to take over the farm in the future, but noted, "We cannot afford to purchase it entirely from Matt." In March 2025, she expressed on TikTok, "We do enjoy residing here while we are able, and Jacob maintains it well." In that same month, Jacob conveyed through his Instagram account that he is grateful to reside on Roloff Farms with his wife and children, cultivating crops and managing the land. Roloff stated, "Indeed, the past 4 years have been enlightening in numerous aspects, including the practical operation of equipment, the evolution of my personal style, and agricultural systems. Additionally, I have contemplated, what is the farm without a television crew? And what potential does the farm hold without television?" LPBW. Is Matt securing a solo show due to the departure of all other family members? Little People Big World is among the longest-running programs on TLC. The Roloff family, comprising Matt, Amy, and their 4 children, Molly, Jeremy, Zach, and Jacob, commenced their appearances in 2006, continuing until 2023. Viewers witnessed not only the maturation of the Roloff children but also the growth of their own offspring on LPBW. However, the show's future appears uncertain. As season 25 concluded, a heartwarming compilation was presented, showcasing a montage from the cast's initial appearances. Many interpret this as TLC signaling the show's conclusion. Additionally, Amy Roloff alluded to this notion during her recent live session. Conversely, Matt Roloff has consistently maintained an optimistic outlook regarding the show's future. Could this suggest the possibility of him pursuing a solo program? LPBW. Amy Roloff affirms the show's future is non-existent. Permanently cancelled? With the premiere of the new season of Little People Big World, audiences have expressed divergent opinions. Some viewers disapproved of the portrayal of the conflict between Zach and Matt regarding Roloff Farms, finding the negativity distasteful. Conversely, Others appreciated the dramatic element it introduced, which they felt the show had previously lacked. Ultimately, it appears the network has opted to terminate the series. Amy Roloff disclosed additional information regarding this matter. She frequently engages in live sessions on Instagram with her close friend, Lisa. During a discussion about LPBW, she conveyed that there is no future for the series, appearing to be at peace with this revelation. Nevertheless, longtime viewers may recall that her former spouse, Matt Roloff, consistently expressed interest in producing more seasons. Does this imply that he might pursue a solo program of his own? LPBW. Matt Roloff to star in the show alone as others have departed. The announcement of LPBW's cancellation emerged following Zach and Tori's confirmation of their departure from the series. They sought to concentrate on alternative opportunities and distance themselves from the farm-related conflicts. The majority of viewers commended their resolute choice. Additionally, there were prior speculations regarding Matt's fiancée, CARYN, potentially leaving the program due to online controversies. Amy Roloff recently utilized her social media platforms to disclose that the show lacks a future. It is evident that if she does not participate, her husband, Chris Merrick, will also not be involved. Consequently, Matt remains the sole individual expressing interest in additional seasons. He has consistently maintained an optimistic outlook regarding the show and has frequently articulated his desire to film more episodes. With the majority of family members having departed, Matt may need to adjust accordingly. Alternatively, TLC might proceed with a series featuring only him, although this poses a significant risk, as the absence of prominent stars could adversely affect viewership ratings. As of now, TLC has not officially announced any plans for additional seasons or spin-offs. Stay tuned to TV season and spoilers for further updates on LPBW.